In 2020, Levi's issued its first standalone sustainability report. It covers environmental, social, and governance issues, outlining programs, priorities, and principles, and setting ambitious targets for performance. It will be up to Harmit Singh and Chief Operating Officer Liz O'Neill to execute the plans they helped devise.
Harmit and I work together a lot on figuring out what's the strategic direction, how are we going to get there, and how are we going to invest in order to actually make that a reality.
What falls under the COO umbrella and the CFO umbrella, and where do those overlap?
Well, sustainability reports in through me, so I have the supply chain as well as the sustainability team, but nothing happens without the CFO. The CFO is imperative to this, and honestly, right now we're in such a big transformation as an industry. As we try to transform, we need the help of the CFO to really help us figure out what are those focus areas and how do we distort our resources and our investments to those areas that are going to matter most.
Every year we do a strategic business plan. We're one of the few companies where ESG and sustainability is the cornerstone of a strategic plan. And thinking about, okay, you're saving all this money in negotiation. Are you going to drop it to the profitability, or are you going to invest for the long term? Think about this place, right? People ask me, is this getting you the payback? I say you can't measure this from a payback. If 80% of our innovation is coming from here, we are building for tomorrow. This is, it's a very easy answer. You're getting the payback. And I think that's the discussion that happens on a regular basis.
Singh and O'Neill showed me how that discussion is driving Levi's through a major shift from hardware, traditional resource-intensive manufacturing processes, to software. They gave me an iPad and told me to design the jeans of my dreams.
You can come down here, and we all love our damaged and destructed jeans.
Yes, we do.
So you can
love a little damage.
Click and add damage.
But that wasn't even the coolest part.
So what you customize will come to life.
Okay. So we're going to see my damages on there. Oh my goodness. That's amazing.
You can see it happening in real time.
Like that, a distressed pair of Levi's that just needs one short wash to be ready to wear. This technology is already in use and already delivering results.
We've reduced the amount of water by almost 90% across most of our product line over the last 10 years, saving billions of liters of water, finding new ways to finish the jeans that are just much more sustainable.
How long can you recycle the water for? How long before you have to dispose of it?
Well, with the laser finishing that we use in many of the factories, we can recycle the water virtually endlessly.
So on the right, these are our traditional washing machines. They use a lot of water, right? On the left is an ozone-driven washing machine, no water. And so it washes the pants exactly. And using this technology, all our factories now use that technology. And if you go back and look at how much water we have saved since 2011, it's approximately 13 billion liters of water.